Okay, so we're going over Shanghai now. So with Shanghai, we have the earlobe. The 2 points on the earlobe that we're going to be covering are tooth extraction anesthetic. Tooth extraction anesthetic is in section 1 and in section 4. So tooth extraction and anesthetic, 2 points, one in section 1, one in section 4. The next point that we're covering is the special tumor line. Special tumor line is from helix 6 all the way to helix 4. Helix 6 all the way to helix 4. On the antitragus, we have vertex, excitation, and nerve. So we're going to go ahead and start off with vertex. So to find vertex, we first need to find occiput. So if we go back from last week or 2 weeks ago, we did occiput, temple, forehead. So occiput is here, right below occiput, we have vertex. And again, you need to make sure that you are on cartilage. Then we have excitation and nerve. For excitation and nerve, these 2 points are found on the inner surface of the antitragus. So find again your antitragus apex. We pull down and I make this line right here. So I'm cutting the antitragus in half, and I'm going to go ahead and cut it in quarters now. Once I cut it in quarters, my first point here is going to be excitation. I'm sorry, that's going to be nerve, and then this one here is excitation. And so what you're looking at, remember, is that nerve is going to be closest to the cavum concha. So we have nerve and excitation. I get my antitragus, cut it in half, and then we cut that space in quarters. Where the ball of my probe is, that's going to be nerve, and then I have excitation. Then we have the tragus. Right on the tragus, we are looking at hunger, thirst, and clear nose and eyes. To find hunger and thirst, I look at my upper apex and my lower apex. Midway between these two, I had nose. So once I find nose, above nose, I have thirst. I come back to nose. Below nose, I have hunger. So again, I have hunger, nose, I have thirst. If I'm looking at these 3 points, it's really easy for me to say, level with my upper apex, I have thirst. Level with my lower apex, I have hunger. So I have hunger, nose, and thirst. And then midway between nose and thirst, I have clear nose and eyes. And clear noses and eyes is just on the edge of the tragus, right in here. For the cavum concha, we have hepatitis area and blood. So hepatitis area is going to be between stomach and spleen. So hepatitis area is this area right in here. And then blood is going to be right below spleen. So here is spleen, and so that gives me blood right in here. So blood and hepatitis area. Then I have blood base, colon 1 and colon 2. So these are going to be, turn your head, awesome. All right, so blood base is going to be hidden. It's going to be between my prostate point and ali. This is going to be blood base. And then colon 1 is going to be between ub and ali. That would be colon 1. Then I have colon 2. And I have ascites. Ascites is going to be between kidney and si. Then I have prolapse and prostate. Prostate is my angle, the symbiconcha. That is this point right over here. I'm going to have you turn your head a little bit more. Awesome. Prostate point right in there. And then we have prolapse. Prolapse is between stomach and duodenum. All right, so I have stomach here and duodenum, so that would put me at prolapse right in this area here. Then relaxed muscle is between liver and spleen, right in here. Chest wall on the scapha. So I come and I find spleen. From spleen I come out. Here is chest wall. And once I find chest wall, I also find mammary glands on the antihelix. And then I could come up, and right before it bifurcates, this is the point hot. Then I have constipation and neurogate. This is the constipation point. Notice that it's an area and it is not hidden. And then narrow gait is same as Shenmen. And then we have our common cold. Easiest way to find common cold is you find your superior triangular fossa, come out to the edge of the helix, and that is common cold right in here. We have 4 thyroid points that we need to go over. Thyroid 1 is right by clavicle, thyroid 2 is by neck, thyroid 3 is endocrine, and our thyroid 4 is pharynx, larynx, and throat on the inner surface.